Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's the King and I Life podcast, hosted by your boys, Soul Touch the Poet and my brother.
Sounds so Lex.
Hey, I'm getting tired of it, but I'm not tired of telling y'all www.kingandilife.com. Go and slide over to the website and get all the juicy juice, how to find us, follow us, and all that other stuff. So, like, what else you got for 'em?
Yes, sir. And again, if you guys want to be on the podcast, or if you have some topic ideas you want to hear us discuss, either with you or just me and the crew chop it up, you can send that in to KINGANDEYE369 at gmail.com. Again, that's KingNI369 at gmail.com. Appreciate the
And you can,
love and support.
yeah, you can always find that tab on the website to do exactly what he just said. Um, Again, there's a tab up there. You can go to my profile on Amazon where you can find my free books. So definitely do that.
Yes, sir.
Um, yeah, and I think we dropped all the news that we can drop for right now. So,
Yep. Yep.
anyway, let's get back into the conversation. When is enough enough? We were talking about hobbies. We talked about money. We talked about time. So let's talk about stuff and the pursuit of more, better stuff.
Right.
Has that ever been a problem for you?
Uh, it has, but it was always the pursuit of what I thought would make me happy, as far as like um, women. Like I said, that was back in the day. That was my biggest Achilles, as they
He
say.
said women.
Yeah,
You
man.
know, you know if some of those women listen to this, they're gonna be a little insulted.
Yeah, it'll be all right. Shit. Hell, they know what it was and what it wasn't. But
Oh man.
um, I don't know. Back then it was totally, me being immature and pursuing, you know women was something I observed, not more so by my father, but by my older cousins and my grandfathers, and um, just people influence in my life. They always had this thing for women, and with me,
Mhm.
with my flaws, and not realizing, that I had taken on the nature of, what I observed as a child. I thought that, women were something to be sought after, and it was about the numbers. It was a numbers game for me. It
You
wasn't a
treated them like stocks.
Yeah, man. I did. I was a son bitch. Like,
Oh.
I was not such a good guy back then. But
Mm.
the older I got, and once I started realizing, um, you got a problem.
Mm.
You got a problem. You're looking for, what you think will make you happy in the pursuit of women, and it's not getting you anywhere. So again, once I come to that conclusion and went to sessions, a meeting, got me some psychiatrical goddamn help. I gave up that pursuit, thank God. Um, but as far as materialistic things, I've never felt like I always had to have the latest and greatest. I just like
Mhm.
having nice shit. That's all. How
Right,
about you?
right. Um, yeah. I can definitely say I've done that in several occasions. You know, shit, I can say for like the stuff that I've bought over the last damn 2 years, it's like
Mm-hmm.
I see one thing, then it's like, damn, I should have bought that one. And then it's like I go buy that one because that one's the better one. Then a better one come out and it's like, damn, Well, what am I going to do now? Um, so I can look. I can honestly say, like, again, when bought my first drone, it
Mm-hmm.
was all right. I'm gonna buy this because my first drone. Don't know what I'm doing. Don't know what to expect. Don't know if I'm gonna like it. Blah blah blah. I bought that drone, and mind you, when I bought my first drone, it wasn't new when I bought it. Like it had been already been out on the market for like a year or two, or whatever the case may be.
Uh-huh.
Um, and I had watched several YouTube videos, and I was like, I'm gonna get that one. Because I wasn't ready mentally for the one that cost a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and plus, I didn't like the way it looked. But then it was the another model that came out, and it was like, well, I don't feel like spending that much for a drone. So I got the one I got, like $500-600.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I soon realized that, damn, uh, I should have got that one that just because the one had just came out. I was like, damn, I should have gotten that one that came out. Here I am with this goddamn little ass drone, and it's not meeting my needs. So, um, a year later, I go out and buy the one that I should have bought instead of buying the first one I bought.
Right.
And then here I am, damn, now this is not meeting my goddamn needs. And it's like, I should have just went and bought that one over there. And it's like, now I'm in one of these positions to where what the fuck I'm gonna do now?
Mm-hmm.
So um I brought my third drone this year. Um and that costed what? I want to say 700, something like that. And I'm sitting there looking at myself, yeah, it's a big upgrade from the two that I have.
Right.
But shit, I should have brought the the one that's the newer model of the second drone that I bought. So here I'm in like, well, damn, am I gonna get that one? It's like, fuck, what am I gonna do? You know, um, just like with my cameras, um, I went on Amazon and I was looking for cameras because I was watching a whole bunch of YouTube videos. What camera should I get? What camera should I get? And they talking about all these damn cameras and this, that, and the other. And it's like, damn, I should get that camera. So I'm happen to scroll and I see this camera, and Amazon has a thing where you can make 5 payments or whatever, whatever, and you'll get the goddamn camera, and there it is. I get the camera, and it's not the fucking camera that I actually want. It's a decent camera. It's actually a good camera,
Right.
but it's not the camera that I want. So here I am with this goddamn camera, and mind you, it does everything that I needed to do. It's just not the camera that a lot of the big YouTubers were talking about,
Right.
but it does everything that I needed to do. So I think it was earlier this year, the camera that a lot of the big YouTubers were talking about. I happen to be scrolling on YouTube. That you pay 5 payments of this, and you get. So I ordered the camera because it's a better one than what I had.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more happy with the one that I already had. Like dead ass serious.
Damn it, man.
Like I specifically like okay, so the camera that I have now hooked up is the Panasonic Lumix FZ300.
Mm-hmm.
Um and like I said, it does everything that I needed to do. The camera that I recently bought is the Canon M50. Um they say it's a good vlogging camera, good for live stream, and this, that, and the other. The problem is, I have a Mac computer, and the software for the Canon M50 is not compatible with the current operating system on the Mac. So I can't hook the damn camera up and live stream from it because it's not compatible. And if I let the cam, if I just hook it up like I have this camera hooked up, after about 30, 45 minutes, the fucking Canon will cut off. Like it will literally cut off because it has a fucking limit on how long whatever, whatever.
Right.
This goddamn camera that I have hooked up now, sometimes I forget to cut the goddamn camera off and come back, computer, pull shit up, and it's there. It's there. And it's like, although I can't change the lenses on this camera,
Mm.
it does everything that I need it to do. Everything. Um, just like with the mics. Like the one that sent you.
Yeah.
I bought two of those mics. Um, they're good mics, but I rarely I, the I rarely use them. Rarely use them. Um, I had bought this one mic, uh, like this one right here.
Mm-hmm.
I bought that mic. That was the second mic that I bought. Um, but I barely use that. I have, matter of fact, I have a mic in my bedroom that's a USB mic that you hook right into the computer.
Okay.
Then I have this mic. This mic is a Zoom mic, that's compatible with the Zoom things that we have.
Right.
I went and got that because it had the mic, it has the mic stand, and it came with the fucking headphones. And that was like $179. And I bought that because it was Zoom. My shit is Zoom,
Right.
whatever. Um, Now, here's other shit.
Okay.
I have another Zoom audio recorder in my room that can hook up to a computer just like the ones me and you have.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like that one because it was not as easy to work as the ones that we have, meaning that I had to plug it in, hook it up, and do all of this and do all of that and hit all these other buttons and to make it an interface. Whereas these two, it's just that you plug it to the computer, you plug it to power, you put your mics in, you put your headphones in, boom, you're done. So it's like, yeah, you buy stuff and it's like, damn, let me get this and then let me get that. And the thing I'm pissed about the other audio recorder
Uh-huh.
is I went on goddamn. I was watching a fucking YouTube video learning how to hook it up to the computer and stuff like that. And they had this kit where, it got the muff to put on top of the microphones, it got the power cord and all these other cables. And it's like I bought all that shit and I don't use
Wow.
it. I just don't use it. Yeah. So I wouldn't say it's not an obsession, so to speak, but
Mm-hmm.
it's like, yo, sometimes I just be doing too much. I really be doing too much. Too much. And that goes along with all these goddamn lights that I have. It's like I bought those two lights with the umbrella shades. I bought the soft box, and it's like, damn. Now I'm watching these fucking YouTube videos. They got these other lights that, hey, the light is bright. You can change the brightness, the temperature, the color, and then, yeah, let me get that. And then you watch another YouTube video, and it's like, oh, well, these are the best ones because this, that, and it's like, what the fuck? I got all these goddamn lights in here. It's like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with me?
It's gonna be all right, man. It's gonna be all right.
Oh man.
So hoarding and hoarders.
Hoo-wee.
How do you define hoarding?
Hoarding. I'm going to say hoarding is collecting and keeping stuff that you don't need and it occupies space that you can use for other things. And you know, you have so much of this stuff that is just unhealthy, like literally unhealthy. One of my grandmothers used to hoard like newspapers. Like she would have
Oh wow.
stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks of newspapers all over the goddamn place. And it's like, yo, all these damn, what are you like these newspapers is like years old. Like, why are they there?
Yeah.
Mm. What about you?
Um, I don't know. My wife told me when we got married and we first started living together. Then she was like, "Why are you holding on to so much shit?" And
What were
I'm
you
like,
holding on to?
because it reminds me of a time or of a certain experience or whatever. And she was like, "But yeah, so again, why are you holding on to it?" And you know, after she put it like that, the shit made sense to me. Like, really, why are you holding on to so much shit?
Mhm.
So that day, I started cleaning out a whole lot of things, and even then, she was sitting there watching me. Like, I had three different piles. I had the shit that I was gonna throw away, the shit I was gonna keep, and the shit that was maybe. Maybe
Oh
could go
my
either way.
God, no.
So anyway, once I made those three piles and I came back to the pile of maybes, again, some of it was just sentimental shit. Like the first time I did this or the first time I did that. And again, she pointed out the fact that, well, if you have the memory in your head, why do you need this to remind you of the memory you already have in your head? Again, the
Mm,
shit made sense to me. So a lot of that shit I threw out. But now I'm kind of like, because I'm kind of a sentimental type of dude.
right.
If it hasn't been in my family for generations, then I really don't hold on to it anymore. Like
Hmm,
it,
interesting.
it really has to, like have a deeper meaning. Like my first car, I still have my first car. It's, it was my father's uncle's car, and that car was promised to my father once my uncle passed away. So once my or
Hmm.
his uncle passed away, that car came into my father's possession. So when I turned 16, um, I started driving that car. And then when I was in my senior year of high school, he gave me the car.
Hmm.
So I still have that car to this day. It's not in the best of shape, but
Mm,
I still have the car. That car is a
mm,
1966 Chevy Impala Super Sport,
mm.
two door. Still love the car. I just haven't had the time to fucking work on the damn car. It's like, again, I have so many damn cars I need to work on, but I just don't have time for it. But
Wow.
anyway, now I'm just the type. Again, if it doesn't have history or longevity with my family, then I pretty much get rid of it.
Mm, I can dig. Um, I don't have a lot of those type of things sitting around, but I have more than I need sitting around. For instance, I have okay, so the last time I had a stereo system in my car,
Mm-hmm.
I want to say was 2008 when I got my Sonata. I pulled because I traded in my Ford Explorer for that.
Mm-hmm.
I pulled all my stereo shit out and put it in a Foot Locker. Mm, mind you, that's 2008.
Yeah.
It's 2021, and I still have that stuff. I
Wow.
do not know if it works. Um, it should still work because it's just been sitting in a Foot Locker.
Right.
But it's like I'm not going to do anything with it. Like literally, I'm not going to do anything with it. I'm not throwing it in my Sonata because I'm not going to upgrade the radio in my Sonata.
Mhm.
I'm not going to throw it in my Titan because it's like it's a pickup truck. I'm not putting all that shit in there because it's like nah, it's not happening. Um, when I had when I had the Armada, I upgraded the stereo in the Armada. I
Mhm.
even fucking ran the wires from the back of the radio under the carpet and all that with intention of throwing the system in there. But it's like I'm not about to throw all this shit in here, throw a speaker box in the back, and I use this thing to haul shit to the landfill if I need to.
Yeah.
So it's like I have that stuff that I need to get rid of. Um, in addition to that, I have in the basement, I have more foot lockers that, now in those foot lockers, I will honestly say some of them I have like important documents and shit that I need to keep. Um, some of them have a few souvenirs, but then, you know, God, I have like 2 or 3 boxes of cassette tapes.
Oh
I
wow.
have maybe 3 or 4 boxes of CDs. I have maybe 2 boxes of DVDs. And it's like they're just sitting there. It's like, what am I do with this stuff? Am I gonna keep it? And it's like, who the fuck uses a DVD player anymore? Um, I don't use a DVD player anymore. You know, the majority of those movies you can catch on a streaming platform.
Yeah. That's true.
Um, but I'm not gonna like, and it's like I don't even have them DVDs, CDs, and cassette tapes on display anywhere. It's like where I'm gonna put this shit. And it's like if I do put it up, it's gonna be taking up space. So it's like, do I classify that as hoarding? I don't know, but it's like I want to get rid of it, but it's like I spent the money on that shit. I might as well keep it. And I think that's where some of us get fucked up with. I spent the money on this shit, so I'm gonna keep it.
Hell yeah.
Um, yeah, but I've actually in the last like couple of months I've made 3 trips to Goodwill and got rid of some shit.
Wow. Well, I'll say that I still have majority of my CDs.
Mhm.
I still have DVDs. Hell, I even got VHS tapes.
I got a couple.
Um, again with cassette tapes. And I don't know. It's again, I guess like you, because I spent money on that shit. I don't want to throw it out. Um, and on the type, I enjoy those movies that I have on DVD. Those were all movies, that I watched as a child growing up. So when I have that spare time, I will break out my damn DVD player and throw them joints in. Simply because I don't want to take the damn time to go through the damn streaming service to find those, because a lot of the times they're not on those
Yeah,
platforms. It's like you have to go through
yeah.
2 or 3 goddamn platforms just to find one old ass movie and shit. And I'm like, man, fuck all that. So
Mm,
I still have my DVD player and I still watch those DVDs. But
mm,
I don't know anything other than those. Like I said, it's usually because those movies and cassette tapes and all that stuff, they really take me back to that particular space and time of,
mm.
popping those in, especially when, the whole cassette tape thing was like popping. Like, you remember when we had the boom boxes and you could record the
Yep,
damn off the damn
yep,
radio?
yep. Look, bruh, I tell you, them goddamn trips when we came back from Germany to New York,
Yeah.
I have cassettes from like 87, 88 of me recording the radio to take back over to Germany. I still have them in a box.
Wow.
Yep.
Damn
Like
it, man.
back when before Craig Mack was with fucking Bad Boy.
Wow.
Yes.
That's
Yep.
crazy. Long time ago. Long time ago.
Yeah. But you know, you did bring up a good point. You know, because sometimes the movie's not on. Like you can search Netflix, you can search Disney Plus, you can search this, search that, and it's not there.
Yeah.
You can like then you hop on Apple TV and damn, there the movie is, but you got to pay $2.99 or whatever to rent it, or $14 to buy it. Or if you go on Amazon Prime, it's like, damn, I got to go download to buy it from there, whatever the case may be. And it's like, I got the fucking DVD right here.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I'll be keeping those DVDs, CDs, and cassettes. But here's the fucked up part about the CDs
All
for me.
right.
For me, every CD that I have, back when, you know, back a couple years ago, every CD that I would get, I would stick them in my goddamn computer, put them on a damn hard drive, and that's where they all are. I have every fucking CD that I have on the hard drive. I have over 10,000 songs on hard drive.
Damn it.
Yes. So it's like, but I will honestly say when it comes to CDs and cassettes, nothing beats having the actual thing because you can flip that joker open and read the goddamn thing and see who
Mm-hmm.
wrote this. Some of them had a lyric, so it's like you can't get rid of that shit.
No. No.
You just can't. So
Child
that shit
treasure.
gets a pass.
For sure. For sure. You got to hold on to that.
Yeah, that shit gets a pass. That get a pass.
So possessions. When does acquiring possessions cross over to hoarding? Cross over to hoarding? Is there ever enough?
It crossovers to hoarding to when someone brings it to your attention, yo, you got too much shit. When you have to climb over it to get to places in your house. Um, when it gives you anxiety when you look at all that shit. That's when it gets crosses over to hoarding, and that's when it's too much because um you can be a collector of certain things, but you have to have the space to display it where it's not looking messy and too much. And if it comes to a place where it's just like, yo, this is unhealthy, you got to get rid of this shit. That's when it crosses the line to me.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Anytime you have so much stuff that it becomes a nuisance to you, meaning like you said, you got to climb over it or you got to move it in order to go a certain direction or whatever. That's a real problem, son.
It is. It's
So
just crazy.
um, I'm not a fan of the whole hoarding thing. I understand that people hold on to certain possessions because they want to hold on to a certain memory. But
Hmm.
um, again, when the shit becomes, I gotta move this every time I go in this room or in this storage building or that, I'm really not that goddamn crazy about it. Not to let that shit disrupt my goddamn daily flow of my life. So, yeah.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. That's when it gets crazy.
Yeah.
That's when it gets crazy. Mm, man. But you know, I guess a person has to be aware and and really make it a point to keep that under control.
Yeah.
Get it under control. Keep it under control.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, On the flip side of that, when you're the person watching a person do that, sometimes you got to tread lightly because they get crazy about their
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, yeah. Don't you touch my
Real
so and
crazy.
so and so and so.
I need that. I need that. You ain't touched that in 10 years. What do you
Oh,
mean?
okay.
Shit. And that goes on to mental and physical health implications because you keeping stuff that could be it's just sucking the air out of your life, out of everything. So it's like you just gotta get rid of that stuff.
Yeah, that shit's just not healthy.
Yeah, at all.
So the next talking point is, and I will pull it up, but my damn internet just went down
Oh.
again.
I thought you was looking at some stats or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
But
that's what I've been doing. That's what I've been doing, trying to get this shit back up.
but the only thing other than that, under the hoarding thing was quality of life and social interactions because it hoarding does affect your quality of life, especially depending on what you hoard because some people keep stuff and it attracts bugs, rodents, and all that other shit, and you got other again. It's just yeah. Mm-mm. And then it takes up space in your house, and anxiety and all that shit kicks in. So that shit can't be healthy.
Yeah, yeah. I just can't do that whole um, walking into my house and finding rodents everywhere because the motherfuckers like cardboard boxes and old
Mm-hmm.
newspaper and uh, damp places, as they say.
Yeah,
Eh,
yeah,
eh. Just
yeah.
not, not
This
gonna do
this
that.
this topic is going to force me to make it a point to go down in my basement and get rid of a whole bunch of shit that's down there. And the crazy thing is not a lot, but I struggle with getting rid of boxes. Like I have two audio receivers, two sets of speakers. Like I have one in my room, one in the living room. I have a microwave that I have the box to. Other products that have boxes to, and it's like, do I keep the boxes? Do I get rid of them? Because if I move, am I going to pack them in these boxes, or am I going to, you know, I struggle with that. So it's like that's why I have those boxes. But it's like, do I need the boxes? Like I don't know. Um, if I move, what am I gonna do with this stuff? Am I gonna keep it if I get rid of it? And it's like, shit, I don't fucking know.
Yeah. That's kind of like one of
Just
my
don't know.
things because I move so goddamn much. I was like, man, why am I keep on buying goddamn new boxes? Let me hold on to this shit.
Right.
And again, it just came down to, well, I had this one guy. He came through. He was a rodent inspector,
Mm-hmm.
and he was like, "Sir, why are you holding on to all these boxes? Is there a particular reason?" And I was telling him, "Well, hell, I move a lot." And he was like, "Well, just for your information, roaches like boxes." And that shit right there was enough for me to hear. That shit gotta go. I
Mm.
was like, fuck that shit. Because he said rodents like boxes, and he said mice and rat like boxes. They like to chew on for some reason. And he's saying, you know, where there are mice and rats, there's soon gonna be snakes. And that was enough
Mm.
for me. I was like, yeah, that shit gotta go.
Yeah, but I look at it like this. For certain things like speakers for your surround sound and all that,
Mm-hmm.
if you get rid of the boxes and you need to pack them in boxes, what boxes are you going to pack them in? Because you can't go to the store and get a box that fits your goddamn speakers, especially if they like tall speakers. Like I got a set of speakers this tall, and it's like if I get rid of those boxes, what am I pack them in? Because if I just toss them in the truck and shit, they might get scratched the fuck up. Then it'll be like pissed off. Now I got to get rid of them and get some new ones.
I learned that when it comes down to things like that, I just take boxes and I cut them and customize
Mm-hmm.
that box to wrap whatever it is I need wrapped. mean, I usually put styrofoam, wrap that shit up in some damn styrofoam first,
Hmm.
tape it up, and then I'll take the boxes, cut them up, and tailor them motherfuckers for that shit.
Too much work.
It is. It is. But
I'm lazy when it
I,
comes to that.
I just, I don't know. It's just the whole thing of seeing fucking uh, roaches and mice and shit like that. I'm like, and you know how I am. I'm so particular about shit. You know, like,
Right, right,
oh no,
right.
that shit. No.
I guess I'll be going down in the basement in the next couple of weeks and getting rid of this shit. Cause I mean, I want to get rid of it, but I don't know why in my brain I feel like I'm gonna need some of that shit.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna get rid of it. I'm gonna go down, and it's honestly, I'm gonna send you a picture of the shit that I got in the basement. But
All right.
yeah, it's not too much, but it's for me, it's a lot.
Right.
But yeah, I'm gonna get rid of it. So maintaining a healthy and personal balance. How do you maintain balance? What are your checks and balances? What are your checks and balance systems?
Um, are we talking about materialistic things, or are we talking about mental things, physical?
Possessions, just possessions.
Okay, gotcha.
Like how do when do you sit back and be like, hey, yo, this is my hard limit right here. This shit gotta go.
I'm currently kind of at that limit right now
Hmm.
because me and my father, right? Again, we love to work on old shit, and especially cars and motorcycles and shit along that line. But right
Hmm.
now, my garage is so full of fucking tools. Like
Ooh, God,
that's
stop
my
it.
thing. Like I love fucking tools. So I pretty much gotten to a point now where my fucking garage is starting to overflow with fucking tools and machinery and shit like that. And
Hmm.
I'm, coming to the realization your ass need to either move into a bigger house or stop buying
Mm,
shit. So
mm,
I'm pretty much gonna stop buying shit until it's time to make another move. But
mm.
yeah, I've reached that limitation in my garage where my wife is starting to complain like, nigga, you got so many fucking tools in here, you can hardly barely get around in this bitch. What the fuck? So yeah, I've reached my limit.
Bruh, let me tell you, tools is a man's goddamn Achilles heel.
Yes, yes.
Um, I don't have a lot of tools, but I have too many miscellaneous tools. Like I bought a socket set, and it's like if you don't buy the right socket set, you'll be buying another socket set.
Yes.
And for me, like with my little bit of OCD, it's like I hate having fucking loose tools and shit, but it's like I got like two and a half sets of screwdrivers, and it's like for whatever reason, the screwdriver that I need is never in there, and I end up going to buy another random screwdriver. Then I find a screwdriver that I wanted, and it's like, damn, now I got this random goddamn screwdriver in there. Um, I have like the Ryobi tools, the cordless shit. I got in this closet over here. I got the damn the the saw. I
Mm-hmm.
got the thing that you do the door jams with when you lay floor.
Yeah.
Um, I got a Dremel that I've never goddamn used. A matter of fact, I got two of them goddamn circular saws. I got one that's Ryobi and one that you plug in.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I have a sander. What else? I got a couple of other things in that goddamn closet. Um, and then the Ryobi, you got the weed whacker, with you could change the goddamn the bottoms and shit. I got two weed whacker heads. I got a edger head. I got a bladed head, and it's like, yo, I can't. I got two lawnmowers. I got a gas lawnmower, And I think that's dead because I left the fucking stale ass gas in there, so I went and bought a Ryobi um cordless one. So I
Mm-hmm.
got that, and it's like, every time you buy them, you get the goddamn battery and the battery charger. So I got like four fucking chargers, and it's like, yo, this is just it's too much going on here. It's just too much going on here. So it's like, yeah, I gotta go in my shed and get rid of shit. Like seriously. But yeah. Um
That should be too funny. Because when you're
it'd be too funny.
talking about the batteries, I have a fucking battery station.
I got one of them too. It came with the
I mean, like I got fucking Ryobi, I got DeWalt, I got damn
oh man.
Milwaukee. I mean, like it. I got all them motherfuckers.
Bruh, wait. Let me find out. Let me find out that you got Ryobi, DeWalt, Shang Tsung, and all of those battery stations hanging on the wall.
Man, on top of one of my work desks, right? I just got all the motherfuckers lined up and shit on two rows. So they're not all plugged in, but I feel like, just
But
in
they there.
case, they right there. So
And I think Ryobi and DeWalt are interchangeable with they shit.
for real. Wait a minute,
I
wait.
think
Okay,
I
okay, I get
think
what you're
so.
saying. I get what you're saying. Yeah, they are. They are. They are. But
That's
yeah,
that. See, you have multi goddamn brand cordless shit.
yeah, yeah.
I'm not going that far. I do
And the only
that.
reason is because I would catch shit on sale, like during Christmas sales, and I was like,
Yep.
well, this is what you got. So this is what I'm going with. And it's kind of like, to tell you the truth, not one of them is truly better than the other one to me. It's like they
Right.
all do what
Yeah.
the fuck I need them to do. So it's not even a competition thing for me. But
Mm.
yeah.
Let me tell you some retarded shit that I did.
All right.
I went and got a Ryobi cordless drill. And when I got the drill, I bought the drill bit set, and I think I want to say it's a big set. I forgot exactly how many pieces is in it.
Mm-hmm.
I broke one of the smaller drill bits. I take my ass to Home Depot and buy another drill bit set, but it's a smaller one. Just because I needed that one fucking drill bit. Ass fucking backwards. Ass backwards. Ass backwards. Another thing,
Mm-hmm.
I went and bought a fucking torque wrench, for the lug nuts.
Yeah, yeah. Gotta have that.
Just the regular torque wrench.
Right.
Then I went and bought a Ryobi uh impact gun, cordless.
Yeah.
And it's like, jackass, do you fucking need this?
Yeah.
It's like it takes nothing to loosen a fucking lug nut. And honestly, why the fuck did you buy a fucking torque wrench? Like, as long as you tighten the motherfuckers down evenly, and when you ride, the motherfuckers don't wobble, what the fuck do you need it for?
Yeah.
Hoarding.
Yeah. I'm guilty of that. After thinking about it now, I probably am, because, like I said, I have brand new tools I haven't even fucking used yet. I can't tell
Yeah.
you how many tool sets I have.
Mm.
I actually had so many one time. I gave my father some. Like I gave him like two or three of them motherfuckers, and never
Two or
even
three
missed a
tool
beat.
sets?
Tool sets, never missed a
You
beat.
gonna dump your damn extra tool sets on him? Now he got extra tool sets.
That's our thing. We always exchange goddamn tools. And it be so funny because it's like everybody knows, like, what are you gonna get me or my dad for Christmas or birthday or holiday? Is like everybody knows tools. Just get a tool, and we just as happy as a kid in the damn sandbox. So
Oh my god.
yeah,
That is fucking hilarious, bro.
it is.
That is hilarious.
We got fucking engine stands, engine
What?
pullers, damn torches, torch sets, damn welders, welding kits, welding helmets, welding gloves. We got all kind of shit.
That is
Yeah,
too damn funny.
yeah, we in there.
That's funny. So to close out this session, we got to close it out with this one question.
All right.
What determines your enough?
Um, I would say one or two things, right?
Mm-hmm.
The first thing being is, am I content or happy?
Mm-hmm.
When I ask myself that question and I can truly say yes, that's a limit. On the
Mm-hmm.
other hand, when I realize I'm running out of space for shit,
Mm-hmm.
that's when I realize, okay, that is the limit. Because again, like we would discuss, if you gotta move shit out your way or climb over shit to get the shit, that's a problem.
Yeah.
And I definitely don't want to get to that point. True enough,
Yeah.
my garage is more than stuff with fucking tools and shit. But I'm not to the point where I can't not not get into my garage because I have so much stuff. So,
Mm.
so what do you say, sir?
What determines my enough is when I look at that shit and I be like, God damn, that determines my enough. And that's not to say that I'd be like, all right, God damn, and I start getting rid of shit. But
Mm-hmm.
when I say, God damn, and I'm looking at stuff, that's my enough. That tells me, hey, you need to get rid of this stuff. And I am definitely going to make it a point over the next month or two to get rid of stuff because honestly, it makes me feel a little less cluttered when I get rid of shit. Like when I took them goddamn couple of trips to fucking Goodwill,
Yeah.
I was like, damn, I'm glad I got rid of this shit. Um, like I was holding on to a glass table base, and I was like, I'm gonna get another glass for this, and blah blah blah. But it's like, for what? Where am I put this table? It's like I do have the space for the table, but I said to myself, what the fuck am I gonna do with this damn table? So I took that bitch to the landfill. It was a perfectly good goddamn table base. I took that shit to the landfill. I was like, fuck, I'm done. So yeah, I think we all need to inventory our stuff and seriously ask ourselves, do I need to keep it? Like, what am I keeping it for? What is the value of this? What is the connection? Um, you know, if it's something that you can see that would be a good thing to keep as generational that you can pass down, cool. If not, toss that shit.
Yep. I definitely agree with you on that. Um,
Yeah,
again, I just think that there's a limit to every fucking thing,
of
whether that
course.
be materialistic or physical or mental, whatever it is, that there has to be some self reflection, a button or trigger in your mind and say, hey, this is enough.
Yeah,
Um,
no doubt.
I think that the people who can't ever have enough, they will never have enough.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning that there are certain people in this world where they feel like they don't have enough money or they don't have enough women or they don't have enough cars or houses or whatever the case may goddamn be.
Yeah,
There's a limit, bro.
it's always a
Like,
limit. You can't use it all.
hell no. It's kind
You,
of like,
you-
I ain't gonna say that, but there's a limit. There is a
yeah.
limit. So I advise
The,
you, find your limit, mark it down, and get rid of things in your life that you don't need.
yeah. And the last thing I will drop on that is when I ask women how many pairs of shoes they have and they tell me, I'd be like, why? Oh, I needed this, I needed that. I'm like, do you wear all those shoes? Yeah. No, you don't. You got 100 pair of shoes and you only wear about 7 to 8 pair of them dang goddamn shoes. And I find that a lot of women buy shoes to later buy an outfit, but they never buy the outfit, but they got the shoes because they caught the shoes on sale. So
Yeah.
get rid of the shit that you don't need, and I'll leave it at that. That's all I got. That's all.
Mhm.
I got nothing else.
Make the shit light on yourself, bro.
Yes, yes.
But
Never know when you got to relocate.
yeah, we just want to thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of the King and I Life podcast. I am Son Soul
Yes.
X, and this is my older brother.
So touch of the poet in this joint.
Yes, sir. And we are the dynamic duo, besides Phoenix, of the
Right,
King and
right.
I Life podcast. And again, she's coming back. We're just holding it down for her until things she see fit to come back. But anyway,
Yeah.
again, thanks everybody for tuning in, and we out.
We out. Peace.